They say do what you love and you'll never work a day in your life. They lied. Honestly, you'll work harder than everyone else. You'll stay up later and you'll stress over pixels more than most people stress over their taxes. But at least the view from the finish line is better. So let's have a little chit-chat while I bring this boss babe to life on my screen. I want to take a trip back in time with you. This drawing represents a lot of confidence, but 7 years ago, I had almost none. I was sitting with stacks of paper, with my pencil in my hand, and sketching whatever came to my mind, and I was absolutely terrified to show the world. I used to scroll through those perfectly curated Instagram feeds and think, my work isn't polished enough. I don't have a style. It's too messy. I was stuck in the comparison trap. And let me tell you, that's a lonely place to be. I spent years in that loop. I knew deep down I wanted this to be my career, but I was paralyzed because I didn't know where to start. I wanted to feel like I owned my craft. My art on paper just didn't look professional to me yet. I saw people doing digital art and it looked so clean, so aesthetically pleasing, but it meant getting out of my comfort zone. It meant being a beginner again, and that's a scary word. I remember the day I finally saved up and bought my first iPad. It felt like a massive risk, like I was buying a ticket to a club I wasn't even invited to yet. I downloaded Procreate, opened the blank canvas, and I was intimidated all over again. I didn't know what a clipping mask was. I didn't understand how the layers worked. But I realized something. This iPad was going to make me a better artist. I knew that if I didn't start posting somewhere, even if it was just a tiny audience, I'd be in the exact same spot 7 years later. If you're feeling that pull toward a new medium, whether it's digital, oils, or 3D, that pull is your intuition telling you it's time to grow. Don't ignore it just because you're afraid of the learning curve. Look at the screen right now. If you look at the coloring process, there's always that ugly middle stage. The skin tones look flat, your lines aren't perfect yet, and you start thinking, should I just delete the whole layer? That's exactly how my first year on Procreate felt. But here's the secret. I started posting anyway, not because the art was perfect, but because I realized that done is better than perfect, and starting now is better than starting someday. I had to let go of the idea that my first digital illustrations had to be masterpieces. I started sharing to document my growth for myself. And the funny thing happened. People started noticing my work, and they started following me and liking. So listen to me. Your bad art is the bridge to your good art. You can't skip the bridge. If you're afraid of the comments, remember that the people who judge are usually the ones too scared to pick up a pen themselves. Other artists? We're all just cheering you on because we know how hard that first post is. Now, 7 years later, I'm coloring this character and it feels second nature. The iPad that once felt like a strange device is now an extension of my hand. This boss babe I'm drawing, she's proof of what happens when you refuse to stop. Transitioning to professional digital art wasn't about the tech, it was about deciding I was capable of creating on any canvas. Whatever medium you choose, be it paper, tablet, or a literal wall, the best one is the one that makes you want to create. Find what suits your soul and just post. One post won't make you famous, but it will make you brave. And bravery is what builds a career. So please hit post today. years ago me would be so shocked I'm even making this video. I'd love to hear your story in the comments. Are you a traditional artist making the jump to digital, or are you just starting your very first sketchbook? Let's talk about it. If you're in your messy middle, keep going because you've got this. Subscribe to join the studio and I'll see you on the next one.